Krystofer, how do you feel?
Hey. I'm Dex freaking Wit. I asked the questions here. Back the hell up. So, you got a point match tonight. You know, Old Man Jenkins, Matt Mayhem, Toothless Aggression, no teeth. He eats beans. That's what he does for a living. How do you think you're going to do it? No, I know I'm awesome. I'll be there, you know. But really, it's all about you, you know.
My God! Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brand Warfare.
Stay out of this!
And opening the show, Warfare is indeed what we have right now.
What are you doing?
El Contrastico and absolutely a vicious assault on Dex Wit.
Get up, damn it! He's climbing up the fucking truck.
My God. El Contrastico, frog splash in the back of the truck. Goodness. Krystofer trying to intervene.
Get out of here!
El Contrastico with the quart of oil.
Crazy!
Superman punch to Dex freaking Wit. Welcome to Brand Warfare, courtesy of the Bean at the top. Ladies and gentlemen, the picks are in for the Battle of the Brands 3v3 tag match taking place at Battle of the Brands only on Patreon. Intensity, their first selection, the world champion, Cody Cole. And Next Level with their first pick. Let's see, who will it be? The Precisionist, D4. Will be leading the charge for Next Level. And Intensity, they're gonna pick Ghost. Ghost looking to absolve Team Next Level at Battle of the Brands. Who else will be on Next Level's team? It's Dalton Rainn, the perfect we have not seen Dalton Rainn, formerly known as Atlas Liger, in quite some time. Who will Intensity select with their third pick? It's Archer Moseley, one of the quickest rising stars in all of action wrestling entertainment. Next Level gonna select their last person, Logan, light fresh off of the biggest victory of his career at Long Way Down. What a match it's going to be at Battle of the Brands 3-on-3. Team Next Level, Team Intensity. So in this match, do you think you can take care of Archer? I know you've lost to him twice. Do you have that confidence? You beat me at Long Way Down. I have faith in you to do that.
I can take Archer. I'm going to take him down.
Okay, and I can either deal with Cody or Ghost. I want to deal with Cody, but I feel like maybe I should take care of Ghost because Dalton seems to have his number. Speaking of which, where is Dalton?
Yeah.
He needs to be here.
Hey, y'all say my name? What's up, guys?
Yes, where have you been?
Hey, I've been at the party, man. I'm at the party. What you talking about?
We have a pay-per-view coming up.
I mean, hey, that's fine, man.
We
That's
have
fine.
a big Battle of the Brands match. We're the team.
I mean, hey, I'm Dalton Rainn,
Listen,
man.
it's fine. I have a plan. He's gonna take care of Archer Moseley.
Who gave you permission to be leader and draw out plans and all this?
Everybody knows I'm the strategist. That's besides the point right now. The
I
point
mean-
is we get a bonus. We each get $5,000 if we can take it
5,000.
home.
God,
Yeah.
Be another diamond watch throw on my wrist.
We also
care what you do.
get the main event of Lifeline.
So let's let the strategist strategize. Okay, so that's what we're doing. And I've come up with the fact that he will take care of Archer, I'll take care of Ghost, and you can get your little brother Cody in Battle of the Brands.
Still questioning, you know, like you said, I did beat you at Long Way Down. So, where are we?
So you guys are just, we're not in agreement. Is that where we're?
I mean, I'm going to do my thing. Y'all obviously can't get along.
I just feel like we should be on the same page if we want to get the bonus main event of Lifeline and just.
I'm gonna
win the
get my
match
bonus
overall.
anyway. I'm Dalton Rainn, so I'm getting my $5,000, and that's it, man. So
Guys.
yeah, I'll catch y'all later.
Guys.
I got a party to go to.
We have got to get on the same page.
I agree with you, bud.
I'll
try to talk to him.
Listen to me. You would make a fantastic addition to the church, my brother. Come with me. What's in it for you?
What's in it for me?
Enlightenment, brother. A new understanding. A new experience that most others will never know. Without the helping hand of Ghost, you will never know true absolution, my friend.
What makes you think I need your help?
Well, I saw what you did against me. It was impressive. You still got a lot to work on. And everyone needs a bit of a hand down the right path. Hello?
It's a very, very, very familiar scenery to me.
Well, I mean, we're kind of in the middle of a conversation here.
About you joining the
See, what we were talking about
church.
is none of your business. What we were talking
being a disciple. Can I touch you? Is that okay?
That's fine.
Okay, you can.
As long as she can touch
Hey,
you.
hey, okay, whoa, calm down. Take your testosterone down, man. You gotta,
Apologies. Listen.
dude. What is your problem? I tell him to calm down, and now you're rolling up a chain, man. Look, we all on the same team here, okay? But here's the thing. It's 3 of the best on intensity, 3 of the best on next level. And those odds are 50-50. Now for me, I don't really care who it is or what I do. But you and you are one of the... I'm speechless. Like, you perform, and God Almighty, next level, would love to have you, but I'm glad that I have you two with me.
Well, if you're looking to win at the live event, just let me do my job. Let me show them the right path. I know Archer will do his part.
Or we can strategize and then win.
Or, you could just let us go out there and do our thing. And win the
I mean, I'm fine with that, but do you have this? Do you have this? Do you know what this is? This is the prestigious thing in our company. On top of the mountain. There's nobody better at playing mind games than me. And I know you two don't like me very well. So I'm just gonna let you finish talking and see you two at Battle of the Brands. Because you're creeping me out with this.
Cody,
You gotta get a room, man. I'll see y'all later.
his confidence, just as his title, is fleeting. You do your part, I'll do mine.
I think we know what we have to do.
Congratulations to Tyler and the brand new Intensity Champion, winning Wrestler of the Week honors. And I mean, when you win 5 matches on a row, you go 5-0 in 1 week's time. It's hard not to get Wrestler of the Week, especially when that 5-0 run ends with the victory over Archer Moseley at the pay-per-view at Long Way Down and your first ever championship title reign. Taking a look at some of these highlights, Tyler N was on a completely different stratosphere than the other competitors on the Intensity brand. You see, he beat Dex, he beat Krystofer, he beat Ghost, and then at Long Way Down, taking care of Archer to even the odds. And then, after this first victory over Archer Moseley, it was all tied up. They would go to battle, go to war once again. Later on in the night, Tyler N showing that aggression, taking out the left leg, the surgically repaired leg of Archer Moseley. And Tyler capturing the Intensity Championship. Tyler N is going to be taking on Damian Kai in our champion versus champion match at Battle of the Brands. Who will reign supreme? You'll have to find out on Patreon. But right now, we've got Krystofer taking on Matt Mayhem. Definitely a pay-per-view quality match right here, I'm sure. Earlier we saw El Contrastico viciously assault Dex Witt. But Dex seems to be doing okay.
Look at me. I'm awesome. I carry. See what that is? Maybe it's because of me.
Dex saying that he carries the team of We Are Next, Krystofer and Dex Witt. Most would disagree with that statement, except Dex. Krystofer going to be taking on Matt Mayhem right here. These two guys sitting at 1 apiece, at least in the tournament. Matt Mayhem eliminating Krystofer in the first round, but Krystofer getting his revenge on Matt and eliminating him completely there in the loser's bracket before Krystofer would inevitably lose to Tyler N, the eventual Intensity champion. El Contrastico, after assaulting Dex freaking Witt earlier, he's coming out here. He's going to have Matt Mayhem's back here in this match, this one-on-one match that is bound to be something special here on Brand Warfare. The tag team champions, Beans at the top. The referee saying El Contrastico has been banned from ringside. El Contrastico banned from ringside for his actions earlier on in the night, and Matt Mayhem frustrated. You've got to be wondering, was it worth it? Was that assault worth it? As now Matt, even though he's ranked number 8 right now, he's at a clear disadvantage because Matt Mayhem doesn't have the numbers game in his favor anymore, because El Contrastico, we know when El Contrastico is outside, when he's in your corner, when he's in the corner of Matt Mayhem, he delivers. I mean, he makes sure that no funny business happens to Matt Mayhem. We've seen success come to Matt Mayhem when El Contrastico has been accompanying him at ringside. Krystofer, big chop, lighting up Toothless Aggression. Krystofer could be looking for a statement victory over Matt. Swing and a miss again. Shoulder block sends Matt straight down to the canvas. Krystofer picking up Matt Mayhem. Could be looking for maybe a leg drop, maybe a skullbow. Skullbow misses! Oh, but just a big boot to the freaking face of Matt there. Krystofer trying to pick up a victory over Matt. The last victory Krystofer picked up was over Matt as he eliminated him from that Intensity Championship tournament in the loser's bracket. Of course, Krystofer would go on to lose to Tyler End, and then later on in the same night, El Contrastico was supposed to be teaming with Dex freaking Witt. Dex getting back at El Contrastico for leaving him hanging when they were supposed to have a handicap match against Ghost a couple weeks ago. Dex got absolutely demolished. Well, Dex said, hey, I'm not going to be in your corner for that tag match against Revelation, who since has had to split up due to losing to Tengu and Tengu at Long Way Down. If you didn't see that, you gotta check out that pay-per-view, man. So many career-altering matches took place. Krystofer, however, doing the right thing, slid in and tag teamed with El Contrastico. It looked like they had quite some chemistry together as they took on Revelation. They would inevitably lose, however, to the once tag team champions. But Krystofer, that meant he lost 2 matches in one night, and now he's looking to bounce back against Matt Mayhem. And it goes without saying, El Contrastico didn't take lightly to Dex Witt dipping out of that tag match against Revelation last time out. Hence the assault here at the beginning of Brand Warfare. El Contrastico clearly doesn't have too much bad blood for Krystofer, the man he teamed with last week. Krystofer hurts that arm. We saw him miss that skullbow earlier, and now, oh! Matt Mayhem trying to pick apart the much larger opponent, Krystofer, the Beast from Hammerfell. Matt looking to get some offense in. Dex Witt, referee, gonna have to get Dex in line here in this matchup. Big boot drops Matt Mayhem, and now that numbers game coming into play. Matt Mayhem on the wrong side of it. Big leg drop coming. Bam! Matt Mayhem, a lifeless corpse after that big leg drop. Matt able to kick out. Oh, into an armbar. That right arm that he missed the elbow drop with, and he chopped that turnbuckle with, and now that elbow could be in a bad way right now. Krystofer should have wore that right elbow pad that we see him wear most times when he competes here on AWE. Matt Mayhem now looking to turn it into a triangle choke. Look at that. Applying the pressure, using his own arm to choke him out, and Krystofer just having enough in the tank to get out of that submission hold from Matt. Didn't get too much height there on the slam, but got just enough to get out of that hold. Matt Mayhem, Krystofer, both men down, and what is Dex doing? Dragging our admissions table. We're getting set up for Battle of the Brands. That's the next time we'll be coming at you on the Patreon. Dex Witt taking the admission table.
That's right. You know, you should, All I'm saying is, you could do that. But hey, look out!
Krystofer saying, I'm not going to use the table, but instinctually almost flipped Matt right over that top rope and through the table. Krystofer very conflicted in recent weeks. His instincts told him one thing and his brain was telling him another, and man, he almost sent the 40-year-old Matt Mayhem over the top rope and through that table, and man, that could have been a career-ending spot for Matt Mayhem. Dex putting his hands on Toothless Aggression, and Matt choking out the ginger. Dex Witt, don't put your hands on Daddy Matt. My God. Matt Mayhem showing Dex why they call him Toothless Aggression. Just, man. And now, oh my goodness, setting Dex up on that table. Krystofer said he wasn't going to put Matt through the table, but Matt having other ideas. Taunts to the crowd. Frog splash through the table. Dex Witt is out. That's one way to take care of the manager on the outside. Matt Mayhem putting his body, putting his life on the line here at Brand Warfare. Dex Witt could have a couple cracked ribs right now. What a splash through that table. Krystofer got choked out with that guillotine choke from Matt Mayhem, and then Dex got choked out with that rear naked. And now Matt with that sleeper hold. And now Matt just able to get back in. Looks like he kind of stood there for a second. Maybe didn't know where he was after that huge splash. And now Matt has taken care of Dex. The numbers game no longer working against him, and we have ourselves a one-on-one Toothless Aggression main event. Matt Mayhem and Krystofer. And now Matt pummeling, going to town on the beast from Hammerfell. Woo! A big chop from Krystofer right there on the back. Oh, and Matt, Grizzly Magnum, and another. And now just tackling Krystofer, moving the bigger opponent into the corner, and another shoulder tackle. Fans clearly behind Matt Mayhem here at the War Zone. Probably don't know how to feel about Krystofer given what has transpired with him being conflicted on morality past couple episodes. Is he a good guy? Is he a bad guy? We don't know. But one thing's for sure, Krystofer didn't want to put Matt through that table, but Matt charged at him and he almost got sent right through it. If it wasn't for the veteran instincts of Matt Mayhem locking in that guillotine choke, it would have been all over. And now, Matt continuing to work on that right arm of Krystofer. Krystofer having to use that weaker left arm, not his dominant arm, to deliver that chop to the chest. Now, Krystofer, his right arm caught yet again. Matt Mayhem throws him into the corner shoulder first. Toothless Aggression. Picking apart Krystofer. The joint manipulation on display from Matt Mayhem, the best in the game in that department.
Oh, man, Jenkins. Shut up, Dex. Shut up, Dex.
Matt DDT planning Krystofer. Hook of the outside leg. Kick out. Matt Mayhem finally has the momentum in this match. Can he carry it over? Can he pick up a huge victory here on Brand Warfare heading into Battle of the Brands? Krystofer and Matt, both men trying to make it back to their feet. Matt Mayhem has Krystofer in the corner, right where he wants him. Irish whip across the way. And now, Matt, Krystofer pulls the referee into the corner, and Matt sees his opportunity, sees his opening, heading up to the top. Matt Mayhem, top rope, high risk, high reward. Toothless Aggression from the heavens. Frog splash, connecting, hook of the leg. Ref is out.
3, 4.
That would have been a 3 count, ladies and gentlemen. It might have been a 10 count. My God. Matt Mayhem, what force, what impact. And Dex throwing Matt Mayhem's AWE World Tag Team Championship in the ring. Telling Krystofer to use it. Krystofer, bam! Oh my God. gets rid of the title.
You scold out. You scold out.
Ref waking up. My goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say. I am as big a Krystofer fan as anyone. I mean, since he won the free agent shuffle at Absolute Zero, that was his standout performance to me, not to mention the classics he's had with the likes of D4 and others. Krystofer, I've been in his corner for quite some time, but I cannot stand here and root for somebody that's going to do something like that, especially to a fan favorite like Matt Mayhem, somebody who's worked his ass off to get to where he is now in AWE, one half of the tag team champions. And I mean, goodness gracious, it's one thing to hit a man with a title, but his own title. And I agree with the fans. Krystofer scold out.
You scold out.
Krystofer.
You scold out. You scold out.
Decks with the little devil on the shoulder of Krystofer.
We said he scold out.
And Krystofer has his free agent shuffle cash-in slip.
You sure?
It's not right, man.
We can't waste it on old man Jenkins now, can we?
You disrespect him all you want, man. I've already done enough, man.
Krystofer gets a huge victory here over number 8 ranked Matt Mayhem.
Man of honor, man of war, tales be told forevermore. Bloody.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you again. Welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed our show we had recently. Long Way Down was quite a spectacle, I will say. Apologies for not being there. I had other matters to tend to. It's all right, though. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay, I can promise you that. But first, let me congratulate the 2 young men who fought a long way down, Archer and Tyler. Tyler, the new Intensity champion. Wonderful. You earned it. Now, enjoy it while it lasts. Because it is fleeting, young man. Archer, I know you won't stop either until you have that title. Good luck to you too, young man. Now, Tyler, you know as well as I do that there's a target on your back now that you're champion. I know you're not afraid of that. It's understandable. You showed a lot of grit. I've learned about you, and you're tougher than you look. I'll give you credit for that. But besides just the obvious target that is on your back, there's another thing that you need to be worried about. And that is the eye. Yes, the eye. It is upon you now. It's watching your every move. Spinning complacently. Watching every step you take. Telling me things that are interesting. Enjoy your championship reign. It will be the greatest few days of your life. I know it means a lot to you. It means that you're the top dog now, that you're the #1 man on the show, that you're the best of the best that Intensity has to offer. That's wonderful. To me, the title doesn't mean that I'm better than everyone, that I've proven myself somehow. No. The title is it is a means to an end. With that title around my waist, there will be more eyes upon myself, more ears from the rats out there listening. It can give me more hands. It can guide people to me so I could show them the path to absolution. The more people watching me, the more people who flock to the church. That's what that title is. It is a beacon. It is our church bell to summon all those who are loyal to us and to bring in those who are lost. It's a shame. It is such a shame that you think that you hold any ground against me. I've had many competitors against me. Nick Bowe. What a great little fun we had together. Also, there was, what was his name? Slips my mind. Bleak one he was, though. One of the best prospects I've seen here. He helped me. He helped me find myself. Figure out that everything that I was taught was a lie. He was my first one that was going to show to the path of absolution. He was going to help me. You see, at the time, the fire had showed me that it was the most pure way to extinguish all those horrible things inside yourself. I tried to show him, but he denied it. Now he's gone. Another one they've hidden from me. Tyler, you have started on the road to absolution. If you need anything, I will always be right here to give a helping hand.
What an ominous message from Ghost to Tyler End. Talking about the road to absolution, helping hands. And check this out. We're getting a preview of Battle of the Brands. The main event of Battle of the Brands is going to be these three men right here taking on Cody Cole.
You are loved, you are cared about, and you are protected.
Taking on Cody Cole, Archer Moseley, and Ghost. That's going to be our main event at Battle of the Brands, but not right now. Right now, our main event here at Brand Warfare is Logan Light, Dalton Rainn. First time we've seen Dalton Rainn in action. With D4 as their manager at ringside. They're going to be taking on Archer Moseley and Ghost with Cody Cole in their corner. Both of the team leaders, Cody Cole and D4, managing here tonight, but at the pay-per-view, it's going to be 3-on-3. And you can just tell these three men right here, just by the way that they are posing in the entranceway, they are on a much better plane of existence. They're on the same page, as opposed to the team that stands across the way from them. Team Next Level can't get it together. D4 and Logan Light just finished a feud, a rivalry, where Logan did earn D4's respect, but you've got to think there's at least an inkling of hostility between those two. And with that being said, Dalton Rainn, we haven't seen him in quite some time, since Pinnacle. Since he lost, well, since he beat Cody Cole via disqualification. So you've got to think Dalton Rainn's going to be more focused on Cody Cole, and he's not even in the match right now. But right now we've got Logan Light, Archer Moseley in the ring. Logan Light has that arm, that left arm. You see D4 and Cody Cole on the side of the ring. D4 obviously studying Archer Moseley. He got a look at Archer Moseley when he fought Logan Light in his return match to kick off the Intensity Championship tournament. Archer has done nothing but develop since then. You see the roll through and the kip up, the athleticism on display by the big man. Logan Light, probably the most athletic big man in Action Wrestling Entertainment, but both of these men, pound for pound.
He ain't been here. And how many months? And now he's here.
Cody Cole talking about his older brother, Dalton Rainn. Talking about how he hasn't been here. Last we saw of him was Pinnacle. After that match, like I said, the low blow. Bam! Huge slam from Archer Moseley plants Logan Light. After that match at Pinnacle, Cody Cole gave some concertos to his older brother, and he left through the fans. Dalton Rainn, then Atlas Liger, had to be carted out and escorted to the hospital. Haven't seen him since. We've seen those mysterious vignettes and promos that he has put together. And now, the perfect Dalton Rainn officially making his debut here in AWE. He will retain the same record he accumulated as Atlas Liger thus far this year to remain fair to the other competitors. But Archer Moseley going to town on Logan Light. Big right hands.
Hey, back it off.
Archer and Logan have already fought each other twice. Archer has got the better of Logan in both instances. You could maybe attribute those losses on behalf of Logan to his rivalry with D4. The first one, D4 was out there scouting in person. Spine buster! Spine to the pine by Logan Light. And D4 popped for that one. Dalton Rainn doesn't seem too impressed. And then the second loss that Logan got against Archer right before Long Way Down, he was trying to make a statement to the Precisionists, trying to hit all of D4's moves that he has in his arsenal, say anything you can do, I can do as well. And Archer took advantage of that and remained undefeated up until Long Way Down, where he lost to Tyler 2 times. You see the chemistry, the rapport that Ghost and Archer have already started to build with one another, and a huge choke slam from Ghost. You know what they say, if you have Ghost, you have everything. Well, I tell you, Logan Light felt every bit of that choke slam. What height, what strength by Ghost. Ghost holding the wrist. Just barbaric is Ghost. And here recently, he's been trying to recruit people to this Church of Absolution that he speaks about. He's been having all these ominous messages week in and week out, talking about people needing helping hands and leading them down the path to absolution. I have no idea what he means by that, saying that he wants to maybe help younger talent, and if so, that's great, but something in my gut tells me that's not what it's about, as he locks in that arm bar on the left arm of Logan Light. Logan has been in this match for quite some time, and if he could just get a tag to Dalton Rainn, maybe the momentum here in this match could turn in favor of Team Next Level. You see D4 trying to offer up some words of encouragement, and Ghost has familiarized himself with the art of the rope break and the count out after that banger of a match he had against Damian Kai last time that we saw Ghost in action. That, I mean, could be up there with match of the year candidates right now. I mean, what a match that was, and Ghost only lost that one because Damian Kai rolled him up, got those feet on the ropes, and the ref didn't see it. Big kick from Archer Moseley. The striking prowess of Archer is damn near unmatched. Archer Moseley as well handed Ghost a loss, and I think really impressed Ghost in their match. I mean, slammed him on thumbtacks, beat him with his own bat wrapped in barbed wire, DDT'd him on a chair. I mean, they were doing everything. Archer went high risk, high reward for that match. And Logan Light, a snap suplex to get the hell out of Dodge. Can he make it to the corner and tag in his partner, Dalton Rainn? First time that we'll see Dalton Rainn in action. Logan trying to make it there, but Ghost cutting the ring in half. Ghost and Archer are very clearly working as a cohesive unit. And man, one has to wonder, what if Archer, I mean, we saw him talking earlier to Ghost about maybe joining the Church of Absolution. Archer didn't seem too keen on the idea, wasn't too receptive of the message that Ghost was peddling. However, Ghost and himself seem to be working very well as a unit tonight. And I must say, if Archer did join the Church of Absolution, if that meant that they would wrestle as a tag team, what a damn team that would be. And the Beans at the top would not be at the top for very much longer. I mean, what a two-man power trip that would be.
Come on, Chad.
Cody and D4. Cody, the current world champion. D4, former and longest reigning world champion in AWE history. A lot of hostility between those two going way back. Cody Cole's first title defense was against D4 this year. Big triangle drop kick. Logan Light, the athleticism is immense with this one. And Logan Light going to town on Ghost. Logan Light and Ghost have a bit of a history as well. Logan Light, what a triangle drop kick, man. That thing is a thing of beauty. Logan looking to set up a V-trigger. D4 saying put it on his chin. Logan taking a little bit of time here, I must say. And Ghost asking for it. Evades. And that's just Logan needing more ring awareness. Kick of destiny. Puts Logan's lights out. Looks like a deer in headlights right now. And dragging Logan Light back to the middle of the ring. Archer asking to be tagged in. And Ghost willing to oblige. These two work very well together. And man, if they keep this up, working like a well-oiled machine at Battle of the Brands, it's going to be hard for Team Next Level to win. Went for a spear! Ate a pedigree for his troubles. We saw that counter from Logan Light on D4 at Long Way Down. D4 went for that apron spear and caught a pedigree right there on the apron. D4 popping for that too. You know, like I said, Logan Light earning the respect of D4, but Dalton Rainn gets in. New look, new attitude. Dalton Rainn throwing haymakers with Ghost right now. One of the best brawlers we've ever seen in AWE. Dalton Rainn gets the better of that exchange, and a DDT plants Ghost. One might say that DDT was perfect. Dalton taking that right hand, driving that left knee into the ribs, into the kidney of Ghost. And now bending that arm back. A little bit of joint manipulation there from Dalton Rainn. And Ghost, you see Cody yelling roll, like all you got to do is roll. But man, Dalton has great leverage with this move. And Archer outside attacking Logan. And you see D4 trying to get the ref's attention. D4 needs his team at 100% for Battle of the Brands if they want that $5,000 bonus apiece. That could help these guys with their budding careers in the wrestling industry. And an arm breaker there to Ghost. And then whichever brand takes home the most matches. We've got 3 matches on the card for Battle of the Brands, 3 huge matches. Whichever brand wins 2 matches or just the most matches on the card there, I'm assuming it would be 2, could be 3. I mean, one of our brands could get a full sweep. Whichever brand wins at Battle of the Brands does indeed get the main event of Lifeline to book, Ian Battison and OJSIV. That's why they're going to compensate if their team can win at Battle of the Brands. They want that victory because they want their title being defended in the main event of Lifeline. I'm assuming if Cody Cole retains his championship up until Lifeline, Ian Battison would have the world title defended in the main event of Lifeline against an Intensity competitor. But, that remains to be seen. Ghost choking out Dalton Rainn, but Dalton seems to have a counter for everything, slides through. Dalton Rainn could be looking for a Boston Crab. Tries to step over the big man, 285 pounds. And Ghost sends Dalton for a ride. Dalton gives up about 100 pounds to Ghost. Oh, and a big V-trigger. Archer just got laid out. D4 is fired up right now. What a V-trigger that was. And Ghost trying to reach after D4. Dalton with a low blow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is just chaos. The referee was turned around talking to Logan Light. That low blow could do it. Archer Moseley trying to get in there and break that up.
One more breakup, guys. Break up.
My guys got slick back here at Calvin.
D4 saying the ref needs to be quicker to react there. And Cody and Dalton, what a storied rivalry that has been since year 1 of AWE. These two men clearly haven't written the final chapter in that one yet. Ghost just using that raw power and striking ability to decimate Dalton Rainn right now. And Archer illegally, Cody Cole going over there, D4 talking shit. Both men, they want to get it on right now, man. They are fired up. They don't want to wait till Battle of the Brands.
You ain't nothing. I'm gonna kick your ass then. I'm gonna kick your ass tonight. I got you.
Cody Cole saying he'll kick D4's ass tonight. D4 and Cody. Man, all these elements here in this tag team match are combustible, and I cannot wait for Battle of the Brands when we get that 6-man tag in the main event. Man, what a show that's gonna be. V trigger cut! Boston Crab on one end and a Boston Crab on the other. D4 and Cody both getting in. Knee triggers delivered to the opposition, and this is going to end in no contest. D4 saying they're taking it. Team Next Level's taking it. Cody Cole shoving D4. And everybody in the ring now getting it on. D4 and Cody waylaying on each other. The two team captains. And this has erupted into chaos. Logan and Archer brawling it out. D4 and Cody. The ring cannot contain these two. These two still brawling out on the floor. D4 now. And Dalton Rainn now. Taking shots. Stunner on Archer Moseley. And now Cody back on top.
Chad, you
the world champion seeming to get the better of that exchange, and a super kick from Archer drops Dalton, and now Logan hammering away at Ghost. Cody going in, and the numbers game for the moment benefits team intensity, but D4 getting in there.
We got Travis. We got. Come on, guys. Come on. Of the brand. Got you two. I got mine too.
D4 saying, let's just wait till Battle of the Brands. Cody doesn't like that idea, and all of these men are brawling. And ladies and gentlemen, main event of Battle of the Brands is going to be these 6 men. 3 on 3. The winning team all gets bonuses, and the brand that wins at Battle of the Brands gets the most matches for their brand. They're going to get the main event of Lifeline for their booking. What an opportunity that would be for Ian Battison and OJSIV to earn General Manager of the Year. To have that main event at Lifeline is paramount. We're going to get Beans at the top versus We Are Next for the tag team titles. Champion versus champion. What a match that is going to be. And don't forget, main event. I've said it so many times. 6-man tag, the Battle of the Brands match. It's going to be awesome. Only on Patreon.